Hello everybody. Angie here. I'm coming on with my episode 6 of working on all my UFO projects. We last finished off with completing one, so I still have my big old stack of mess here. If this looks at all familiar. And believe me, I have more, but I just grabbed a good sized stack that would try if I could just get through one stack at a time rather than, pull everything out. Then I don't feel quite so overwhelmed, I think. So anyway, we finished a project and I thought I would start on a new one. And I'm just randomly grabbing pieces. But that got me to thinking. I recently saw a video, which I'm behind on a lot of things, but Defemember is coming up, and I participated in that last year, and I had so much fun with that. It's hosted here on YouTube by Luise Heinzl from Junk Journal Art, and oh my goodness, 49 Dragonflies, yes. So they have been prepping for this upcoming event coming next month for quite some time, for a few months now, but I've gotten behind. So that reminded me I need to do a little something. So I'm going to put this aside for a minute. Actually, I'm just going to put it in my lap because I'm going to have to pull that back up in a second. So I'd like to talk about this for just a moment. I want to get ready for Defemember, okay? It looks like they are doing a journal with a like a 3-ring binding method on their journals this time. I know I have one of those mechanical pieces, the binding pieces that you can manually put into your journals. I cannot find it. And I don't really want to go out and buy a 3-ring binder just for this. So I'm going to make one. So that's where this stack comes in. Okay. And I have to choose, I'm just going to choose one of these binders, these journal covers that I've already started. As a matter of fact, let me just do that now. Oh, hold on. Let me get all this out of the way. Oh. All right. Oh, paper. Okay. Here's some in the stack that are already started. And I just as easy would love to just use one of these rather than recreate a whole new one and start with something else, because the whole objective of these UFOs are to get through them. Okay, so I'm going to use, I've got this one. It's been started. Very pretty. I love the colors. Looks very outdoorsy. I thought it would fit with the theme that they're going with. That would be nice. I mean, any of these, really. You can just pretty much do whatever you want. This one's just a patchwork design of some fabric pieces. I'm really drawn to this one. This is just a masterboard collage piece. It's been collaged on both sides and cut down. This one's been started. I love the colors on this one. It's great for fall. Kind of the season that we're in right now. We're going into winter, but I think that could still be appropriate. Very nice. And then I've got this one that's been started, and I love this one as well. This is just a fabric sewn onto some poster board, and it's got 2 really nice deep pockets. I just really like this one, so I'm kind of torn. But we'll come back to that again. I want to talk about Defemember. Luise Heinzl, with her amazing talents, has created a digital kit, and I do plan on getting it. I haven't gotten it yet because I'm trying to work and catch up and get the cover done. Okay. But she has provided us with a couple free digitals to get started and to get a little inspiration and get motivated and get going on this challenge. So she has provided us with this adorable little character called Effie. And here it is. Look at that. Isn't, I'm saying he, I don't know, he or she, but isn't he adorable? Oh my gosh. And believe me, I know everybody knows who Luise Heinzl is. So I know this is not from, I'm not showing you this for the first time, I'm sure, but look at that. Goodness gracious, so cute. So this is one of the freebies. There's another one, and I've already cut that one down for my cover. I had to do a lot of the work off camera because I had to allow setting time and things like that, so I couldn't do it from start to finish with you guys. But once I got started, you know, it got me to thinking, why don't I just use one of the original journal covers that I have started, and, you know, so on and so on. So that's what I'm going to do. So here's one of the freebies right here. Here's another one. Look at that page. Isn't that pretty? And that's what made me think of like the fall, you know, any one of these journals that I have, I think would kind of tie in and go well. So here's one. That's a freebie. And then here is a freebie. And I cut him small. Let me see. Can you see that? Yeah. Isn't he adorable? Oh my gosh. I printed this one in a 4x6. And then she provides one, a full 8.5 by 11. And I used that one for my cover. I'll pull that one out in a second. But I just used a dried flower and I fussy cut him out and put him and laminated him. And I thought I'd use that in the series somewhere in my journal when I make it. Okay. So I had so much fun with that. And then along with the dried leaves, I thought, you know, I was playing with those and I had a few of them. So I did a few others. And I thought maybe they could all be used in the journal. I love that one. Just the shape. Isn't that gorgeous? And then I did this one. So I love them all. So I thought, you know, those would tie in with Effie somewhere in the journal. I don't know how the prompts and how the rules and stuff are going to go. They're doing it a little twisty and different this year. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So here comes Effie. Look at that. I really, really love him. Look at that. And this is the one that was printed on an 8.5 by 11 full size for your journal cover. I fussy cut him out and I had to cut away a little bit of the detail. If you notice on this one, let me point it out for you, like just little pieces, like on his hat there, his, I don't know what that is, tail, I don't know, rope, things there. I had cut those away on the big one just because it was getting a little difficult and I was losing my patience. And I figured you probably wouldn't see a lot of it anyway. So I fussy cut him out and then I cut him in half. And I thought, you know, how can I incorporate him and make him look even more cuter than he already is, if that's at all possible. So I thought I'd make him kind of coming out of a pocket. This is a pocket here. Okay. And for that, I just used a regular fabric pocket. I had a couple of these that I cut away from an old pair of jeans that I had. Okay. So I was like, you know what? This is a nice little piece of cotton fabric. Let me just keep those. So I cut away the two pockets and I used one right on there. And all I did for that was I just inked it up with some of my distress inks. I used let me see what colors I used. Hold on. I'll tell you. Let's see. Rusty Hinge, Spiced Marmalade, Vintage Photo, and Aged Mahogany. So I used 4 different colors and I just put one on, let it dry, put the next layer on, let it dry, and absorbed and came out really light. And I liked that. I thought it was, when it was wet, it looked really dark, but once I dried it, it came out really, really nice. It kind of just looks like a watercolor background, but I love it. Okay, so then I did that and fussy cut out Effie, cut away his hands, and made him to look like he's coming out of the pocket. And then I was like, okay, let's dress him up a little bit more. I wanted to put a piece here that said Defemorama, but that's just too long of a word and I didn't have small enough little pieces, so I just wrote out his name and put Effie. And now, is that the correct spelling? I don't know. That's how I chose to spell him. It could be E-P-H-Y. I'm not sure, but that's how I did it. Okay, and then I just put a piece of crocheted trim. I used some beads. He looks like he's a collector of things, so I chose to put a little dangle there with just the leftover threads that were I did not cut off. And then I put one of each on his hat for a little dimension, a little texture, if you can see that. And then I used glossy accents on his eyes. I gave him some really big glass eyes. Can you see that? So pretty. That's what makes him stand out, is his beautiful eyes. So I thought I'd accent those. So I put glossy accents and then just put a little dab on his nose as well. But I really wanted his eyes to stand out. Hopefully the camera is picking that up. And then I just put his name, did a little quick stitch around it. And for the background piece, it's just a repurposed piece of paper. I don't know where I got it from. I think it was from a photograph or something, or a magazine. And I chose that because it had some of that blue color that's kind of blends in with his hair. And I thought that complemented that. So I was kind of trying to stick to the blue and the greens that's in his body and his hair for my designing. And then of course that leaf there, I just thought kind of just tied in with him. But I'm really pleased with how that turned out. I think it looks really, really nice. And it ends up being 5 1/4 by 8 1/2. So it should fit on a journal cover. So for today, I thought we would work on trying to pick out which one would be best and get him down on a journal cover. Okay, so this would be the inside on this one. And like I said, I think just because of the earth tones and the nice colors, I think any one of them would work. So there's that one. Not bad. Kind of goes with his hat. The little browns, it kind of brings his hat out. Okay. Not the best, I don't think, but it doesn't, it's not bad. And then this one I started, I don't know what my intent was. I think it was to go like this, kind of like a attaché case style journal. So if we do that, I don't think this one, that flap would cover him up. Although I used the same crocheted trim on here as I did here, that would tie in, and see the colors complement. But when we close it, he gets hidden, and I don't like that. So I don't think I want to use this one. We'll save this one for another day. Okay, here's one I said was just a kind of a vintage collage piece. Let's see. So if we do something like that, that fits perfectly. That's not bad. We could do that. Okay, let's just take a look at all of them. Here's the fabric one. I think I want it to go this way. Not bad. I think the edges, even though you can only see a little bit, I think it's a little bit busy. I really want the focus to be on him. So I think that's a nay. All right, and then we got this one. And I love this cover, but I've already got the book corners down and kind of things in place, and that would cause a problem on the corners, as well as even just the flap. I could get over, maybe pushing that over. It's going to be close between here and here. I think that's, no, let's see. I guess I'd have to do it this way. I'd have to slide him all the way over to the left. Yeah, see it? I don't think that's going to work. So I think I've just pretty much made my decision. I think we're going to have to go with this cover. And this is, like I said, it's just collaged poster board and 2 pieces glued down back to back. Nice and sturdy. And I think, since I'm just looking at it, once I get him, I think he needs to be stitched. Since they're stitching around this, I think I should stitch around the cover as well. What do you think? Yep. Okay, we're going to do that. Now, let's start. I'm going to have to bring my sewing machine up, but it'll only take a moment. I'm just going to do one quick zigzag stitch all the way around, so it won't take but about a minute. Okay, so you'll hear a little noise for a second. And then we can decide on what else we're going to do for the cover. But I am really, really excited. Like I said, I participated in it last year. And hopefully I can keep up with it this year as well. But like I said, they are making changes to how they're doing it. So it might be a little bit easier to keep up with them. Instead of doing daily, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna start at the bottom here, I think. And I'm gonna do a quick stitch all the way around, guys. So turn your volume down for 60 seconds and I will be right back, okay? One more side, guys. All right. Done. Thank you for your patience on that. All right, let's do some snipping. And where's Effie? Let's bring him back up. Yeah, I like that detail, the double. That looks really nice, and he actually fits pretty close right in between. And I guess it doesn't really matter which side I use as the front. Maybe we'll go with this one. Okay, so let's put him down on here. And I'm just going to be using art glitter glue because that's the strongest glue I have at this current time. I'm out of E6000. I have some Aleene's tacky glue somewhere, but I don't know where it is. All right, we're just going to put him right down just like that. And I'm going to grab some clips and clip him in. Let me grab a couple clips. So I'm sure you've all heard about Ephemerember. It's a really popular, oh my gosh, it's so fun. Like I said, I just hope I can keep up. I tend to take on so many different tasks, and then I get behind, and then I get discouraged and beat myself up, and that whole, you know, I'm sure you've been there, but I'm going to try to do my best. corners down. Oh, I didn't think about the closure, did I? Okay, I'll have to think about that. There we go. I'm going to leave that for a bit. I think I do want some corner pieces, so I did grab my metal pieces just in case. So let's, while that's sitting, let's give him a minute. Let's take a look and see what I've got. I've got the bronze, gold. So I've got these as well as the flat ones. So let's grab 4 of these, and I'm going to get up and grab 4 of the other ones, and we're going to see which one looks best. Okay, those aren't in here. Let me grab my other, grab them out of the other container here. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, here, these ones. Let's grab 4 of those. 1, 2. Let's see which one looks best. All right. Oh my goodness, isn't he adorable? I really like how this cover piece came out too. All right. So do we go with that? And I have this little thing here that might interfere. Or do we go with that? I'm thinking these ones, guys. Yep. That's what I think. I think we're going to go with that. 1, 2, and 2 on the back. Or should I go all the way around here? Isn't that adorable? Oh my gosh. Okay. Usually I use E6000 on this. I'm gonna try our glitter glue. And if not, I will have to come back and reinforce it. Let's see. Let's give it a try. Up and use my clips. Get one more clip. And let's hope for the best on that. Oh my goodness. Adorable. And it's just got a 1-inch spine. And I'm sure that will be fine because this is just a month-long challenge and we're only doing, I don't know, they're starting, it's going from December 4th to December 28th, I believe. So I don't know how that's, but anyway, only a month's worth of projects. So that will be plenty of room. Okay, and then I was thinking maybe we can do him on the inside somewhere. Maybe I should just wait on that until we start the actual challenge, huh? Maybe I can incorporate him somewhere in. Well, I definitely will, but what do you think, guys? Isn't that cute? Little Effie Jr. You can tuck him in there, too. For now. Okay. Well, I am pleased with that. I think I want to bring in a little ink around to the edges of that as well. So let's do that real quick. Just tone down those white edges a bit. I will link Luise's channel in the description box below if you want to see that. And I'll try to do 49 Dragonflies as well. I think her name is Barbara. I think it's Barbara. Yeah. I don't think I want to take those clips off yet. Give them really a good amount of time to set. And hopefully those will be, that glue will be enough. Will be strong enough. Do at the edges of the trim a little bit there. I like it. What do you think, guys? Snip that away for now. All right. I've got a cover for Defemember. I'm so excited. And I think I will write Defemember in here. That should probably fit. I could probably do maybe a long something there. I'm gonna have to keep looking for the 3-ring binding piece that I have here. It can be glued down in there. If not, I'll have to figure out something else, but I'm gonna make it work. Definitely make it work. But I love my cover. Absolutely love it. All right, well, I think, honestly, we didn't do much, but I hope you like what you see. I hope you like what I did with my cover for Defemember. And Effie, of course, little Junior, and the big one there. All right, so we're going to stop there, I think. I'm going to get my thoughts together, and we will continue. I will probably include finishing the cover for the Defemember challenge in this series And then once we get rolling on the actual projects, that'll be a series all on its own. But as far as doing the cover, I'll go ahead and just put it in here since we used the cover out of one of the UFO projects that I already had. So we'll go ahead and finish this up. I'll decide what else I want to do. Really, I don't even know, if anything. Definitely have to figure out a closure. See if I want to do anything, figure out what I'm going to do with the spine and the binding method. But I'll have to wait to hear from the ladies on that. But for now, I think I'm almost ready, guys. What do you think? All right. I love his eyeballs. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to stop there. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I hope you guys like what you see. If you found something of value today, I would love it. Absolutely love it if you hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment, leave me a like. But as always, you guys take care and God bless. I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.